So, what have you done today? What have you done today?
So, I'm working.
Okay.
We have
And
to.
so, excuse me?
No, I said we have to work. Unfortunately,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's one of those things in life that I guess you have to do. All right.
I'm the first.
So, anything exciting?
Sorry, I can hear very well.
Okay. Um,
Okay, no,
so
no, now it's okay.
what?
Now it's okay.
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 So yeah, what did you do at work, Atidio?
Oh, today nothing special. Oh, nothing so exciting to tell. It's a
Okay.
normal job at the office.
Okay. So maybe we'd say a normal day at the office.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, we
Okay.
start at 9, we finish at 6 in the p.m. No,
Okay.
just routine. Believe me.
Okay. All
Nothing,
right. So
nothing exciting. And you?
not too much. Just I had some classes this morning, and then I went to pay my electricity, and I went to write, and I played a game of pool, and now I'm here again. And that's it.
Yeah,
That's my day.
a day better than mine.
So far, it wasn't bad. And Roberto and Obaid, welcome to class, both of you guys. Roberto, how's it going?
Hi, I'm fine.
Okay. And sorry, Obaid, how are you doing?
Yeah, teacher, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. You can hear me okay or not?
Well, for sure. Um, and so Roberto, I'm not sure if I've had you in class before. Have you been in class with me before, Roberto?
No, it's first time.
Okay, nice. Well, nice to meet you and welcome. Roberto, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, nice. I was actually recently in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful place. And
Yes.
okay, so uh, good. Obaid, what did you do today? What have you been up to?
Yes, teacher, you can ask me again, please.
Yeah, so what did you do today, Obaid? What did you do today?
Today I hang out with my family.
Okay, so you hung out with your family,
Yeah.
and all right, what did you do? What did you do when you were hanging out?
Go to the garden and go to the tower building, someplace like that.
Okay, nice. Okay, that sounds like a pretty good day. And also Victor, welcome to class. Victor, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, it's going great.
Nice, that's good to hear. What did you do today, Victor?
uh, um, I worked yesterday a lot, yes,
Okay,
but
what
I
did you do?
feel uh, I typed a code and I did a lot of tasks and
Okay,
I finished my work today a little bit earlier because I had some troubles with my health.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Hopefully you feel better. Is it
Now
a
it's better.
Okay, nice, that's good. And Aldona, welcome to class as well. Aldona, how are you doing? Aldona, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, teacher. Hello.
Hi. How are
How
you?
are
How
you
are you
today?
doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Me too.
Okay, good. Awesome. And Jose, also welcome to class. Jose, how's it going?
I am working today, all day.
Okay. But how are you? How are you doing right now?
Fine, teacher.
Okay, good. It's good to hear. And I guess let's get started with today's class. And so let's start with Aldona. Can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Yes, education. Today we'll talk about learning and online education, cultural views of education.
Good. Okay, really good job. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay. And Aldona, really good job with your pronunciation of cultural. And Aldona, can you ask Atirio the first question?
Yes, Atiyo, what is your favorite memory from your time in school?
Um, the girls.
Okay. How would you answer in a complete sentence?
Okay. The I think the best memories when I was at school was the girls and my friends.
Okay. The best memories, maybe you could say, were of the girls and my friends.
Where? Okay. Where?
Um, yeah, but I think that's good. Really good answer. And maybe what about you, Jose? What are the best memories of your time in school?
My best memories is when I was a child and I was playing with my friends.
Okay. So maybe my best childhood
My best
memory.
childhood memories is when I was playing with my friends.
Okay. I might say my best childhood memories are of playing with my friends.
Playing, okay.
So they are of.
Are of
Okay, but good. And Jose, can you ask Obaid this next question?
Did you go to public school or private school? Which type of school is better in your country?
Obaid, are you there?
It's mute.
No.
Okay,
He
and
left.
Roberto, can you answer?
Yes, I went to public school, and the better school is the private school
Okay, and why do you think so?
because there were more qualified professors,
They were more qualified.
qualifier professors,
Yeah, qualified. Can you repeat qualified?
qualified.
Yeah, qualified. Okay, good. All right, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
But sorry, teacher, but the sentence, my answer, where of the girl is correct?
were of the girls and my friends. Yeah, the best memories from school. So memories is plural. The memories were of the girls and my friends. That would be correct. Yeah.
And of is a K.
Yeah. Because the memories were of these things.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so you do need that preposition. Do you have any other questions?
For me,
Okay.
no.
Let's go on to the next page. Let's do some vocabulary. Victor, can you read the title and the vocabulary words?
Vocabulary. Define those words or use them in sentences.
And can you also read the words?
Accessible. Alternative. Geography. Compare. Graduate. Evolution. Instructor. Photocopier.
Good. Sounded really good. Only a couple small things. The first one would be that short U in instructor. Can you repeat instructor?
Instructor.
Good. And then we have evaluation.
Evaluation.
Good. Evaluation. And then when we say graduate, we have a
Graduate.
So, maybe Ju-8, like that.
Graduate.
Yeah. And it can also be graduate.
Graduate.
Ju-8. So it depends on what you're talking about. So it could either be graduate, which would be the verb, or it could be graduate, which would be the noun. So they're a little bit different, but similar. Okay. And alternative. Can you repeat alternative?
Alternative.
Yeah.
Alternative.
Good. Alternative. Good. Really nicely done. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
And so, Olga, welcome to class. Olga, how are you doing? Olga, can you hear me? Your microphone is muted. All right.
Yes, I can
Okay,
hear.
good. Good. Olga, where are you from?
Moldova.
Moldova. Okay, cool. I think you're probably my first student from Moldova, but welcome to class. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So, Olga, or anybody else, does anybody have any questions about any of these vocabulary words? Any questions here?
No.
Again, if there are no questions, can everybody choose a word and write a sentence with that word in the chat box? So let's choose a word.
Okay.
We should write our sentences in the chat box.
Yeah, if you could, write your sentence in the chat box.
Okay.
Nice, Atilio. Nice. Okay, good, Jose. All right, let's get started with reading these then. And let's start with Atirio. Can you read your sentence?
Yeah. Certain school is not accessible for everyone.
This is really good. I think we might make it plural.
So okay. Schools. Okay.
Yeah. And certain schools
Are.
yeah, are not accessible for everyone. There might be another preposition. What other preposition could you put here?
Oh, certain school maximum. No, I don't know.
So, any other ideas? Does anybody else have any ideas for what preposition we could put here?
Sure.
Yeah. So, certain schools are not accessible to everyone.
Oh, okay.
But for works, so it's just one of those things, there's two answers. Make sure we capitalize. Olga, can you read your sentence?
Geography was not my strong suit at school.
This is good. Again, with the preposition, I think there's another one that sounds a little bit more natural. What preposition might work here?
Geography was not my strong suit. In school.
In school, yeah. Geography is not my strong suit in school. That's really good, though. Great sentence. Nice job with strong suit.
Yes, I've learned, by the way, I've learned this expression at Verbal.
Hey, awesome. Yeah, you did a really good job using it. Aldona, can you read your sentence?
Yes, private schools are not accessible in all countries, so why some students have to choose between public school or alternative learning?
Okay, so private schools are not accessible in all countries. So why? Maybe we could say, which is why.
Hmm.
We couldn't say so why, unless you're asking a question. So you could say, so why do you have to choose that? If we're making a statement, we'd have to say, which is why some students have to choose between public school. And we would use something other than or. What could we use?
And?
Yeah. So you have to choose between public school and alternative learning. If we didn't have between, you have to choose private school or alternative learning. So, yeah, between means and. So between this and that. But you have to choose this or that. Does that make sense, the difference between those two, Aldona?
Yes, yes.
Jose,
Thank
can you
you.
read your sentence? You're welcome.
Nowadays, the education is more accessible.
Good. This is really good. We would want to remove an article in this sentence. We need to remove an article.
Okay.
So what article? So articles are they, a, and the.
Okay.
So what article do we get rid of?
The.
Can you read your sentence with a correction?
Nowadays, education is more accessible.
Good. That sounds good. And Roberto, do you have a sentence as well? Do you have a sentence, Roberto?
Sorry, teacher. I'm on cell phone and there isn't a chat box.
Okay. Can you say one out loud?
Yes. We cannot compare both teachers.
We cannot compare both teachers.
Yeah.
So we can't compare both teachers. I think we just say the teachers.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds the best. You could also say we can't compare either teacher to the machine. I don't know. Something like that. But that would be either instead of both. I think, yeah, that's good. Can you read that sentence one more time?
We cannot compare the teachers.
Good. Okay. And I don't think anybody had any questions, so let's go to the next page. Let's come back to that comic if we want. Let's do this one. And let's have Roberto, can you play the little boy? And Aldona, can you play the little girl? Okay, let's have Aldona, can you play the little boy? And Natirio, can you play the little girl?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Susie. Did you have any trouble with our math homework last night?
No, why?
I thought a couple of these were tricky. Can I check my answers with yours?
Okay.
Thanks. What did you get for question 1?
7.
7. Good. That's what I got. What did you get for question 2?
Drop that, Calvin.
Good. Drop dead, Calvin. Really good pronunciation from both of you. That sounded perfect. And Maria Orzas, welcome to class. Maria Rosas.
Thank you.
Yeah, how are you
Okay,
doing?
thank you. Fine, and you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. All right, and so let's have Jose. What's happening in this comic? What is happening?
I don't know what is happening in this comic.
Okay. Olga, what about you? Do you have any ideas?
Yes, so this pupil, one of these pupil, the guy, wasn't prepared for the class, and he tried to copy the answers from her neighbor.
From her neighbor?
From his.
Yeah, good.
From his neighbor.
From his neighbor. Really good job. Sorry, good explanation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty much exactly it. And so Aldona, what does his neighbor say? What does his neighbor say?
Drop that, Calvin.
Okay, and what's that mean?
To stop cheating and stop copying.
Yeah, stop copying. Okay, good. And
May I ask you a question?
yes.
So to cheat and to copy means the same?
Yeah.
In this
Copying,
context.
yeah, copying is often cheating. It's not always cheating. You know, if you're at work and there's a report that you have to copy, it's just making a duplicate. So it's duplicating something. Whereas cheating is, you know, intentionally.
I mean, while the exam,
Yeah.
during the exam, so
Mhm.
you are copying or cheating, it means the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Copying is one way that you can cheat, but not all cheating is copying.
Okay, yeah.
Not all copying is cheating. So they're not straight synonyms, but yeah.
In some context, they are the same. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Jose, do you understand the comic now? Do you understand what's happening?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And Maria Rosas, can you ask Jose the second question right here?
Okay. Hey, have you ever done this? It's happening in the comic.
Okay, Maria
I
Rosas,
have
it
to
sounds like
answer the question.
you have a lag, Maria Rosas. I can't really hear you. Um,
Yeah.
Okay.
it might if you can.
Uh,
Hmm. If you can maybe
do
plug into an internet
you hear
connection.
me?
Yeah, if you can plug into an Ethernet cable or get
Do you hear
closer
me?
to. I can kind of hear you. Sort of. It's really
Now?
laggy.
What
So
about
it's
now?
again, it's kind of laggy. Um. Uh.
I'm going
Some
to try again.
sometimes it might help trying to leave class and come right back, but I'm not sure what's going on right now. But yeah, Jose, have you ever done something like this?
Yes. When I was studying at the university, one time I copied the exercise. I copied the exercise of a partner.
Okay, good. And what was the subject?
Okay.
Do you remember the subject? What was the subject?
The subject.
Yeah, so the subject is like what you were studying. Was it mathematics or was it literature?
Ah, okay. Mathematics.
Okay, good. And Attilio, what about you? Has something like this ever happened to you?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I have copied. I have copied a lot of times.
Okay, copied a lot of times.
Uh,
Definitely. What subject usually?
um, okay. When in the you intended the object of study.
Yeah. What were you usually studying when you felt like you would copy?
Yeah. Often
Yeah.
mathematics.
Okay, good. Mathematics. All right. And so does anybody have any questions on this page? All right. And Maria Rosas,
Drop. No, soy yo, Aldona. I am Aldona.
okay. It sounds a little bit better. Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. Drop that Calvin. Calvin, is it a nickname for this boy or is it
Yeah, Calvin's
his
just
name?
his name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his first name. Good. Any other questions? Does anybody else have any other questions here? All right, let's go on to the next
No.
page. Let's try this then, and let's have Arlona. Can you read the paragraph?
Yes, alternative schools in the United States and in the rest of the world, people are turning to
Arlona?
Montessori schools or opting for private education.
Okay. Yeah, and when you say education, make sure you really get that S sound, or that J sound, sorry, education.
Education.
Nice, education.
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 Yeah,
Education.
but good. And let's have Ardona. Can you ask Attilio the first question?
Attilio, what do you think about alternative education?
So I think that is it's a good thing, but it's very difficult to realize, and so I don't know how often can happen. Is it correct?
Okay. Why do you think it's difficult to realize?
Because there are a lot of things to learn, and usually usually do this thing parents, father and mother, and so I don't know if they are so prepared to learn to their daughters everything.
To teach their children everything.
Okay.
If they, can you repeat that? So I don't know if they are prepared to teach their children everything. Can you repeat that sentence one more time?
Yeah. From the beginning.
Just the last sentence.
Okay. I don't know if they are prepared to teach their children everything.
Good. Okay. One small thing with this, remember, so homeschooling is one form of alternative education, but there are many different forms. So something like online education is still alternative education. So what we do here at Verbling, this would be alternative education if you have something like a Montessori school, where children have a little bit more leeway to form the curriculum that they want to do and to study and to do projects. That's alternative education too. It's still in a school and not at home. But, of course, home education is one. So I think there are some difficult types of alternative education. Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good answer. Jose, what about you? What do you think about alternative education? And Jose, your microphone is muted.
I think that the alternative education is good.
And why? Okay, why do you think so? Okay, Jose, why do you think alternative education is good?
Because you can better prepare.
You can become better prepared?
Prepare. I think so.
Okay. I mean, can you explain a little bit more? So why do you think you're better prepared in alternative education?
Because I learn a lot of because you learn a lot of things.
Okay. Okay, I guess that's good. Nice. Okay. And so maybe, Jose, can you ask Maria Rosas the next question?
Do you think that online education? I don't see the sentence.
Yeah. You.
Do you think that online education is a good option for young students?
Okay, do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I think online education could be a complement for the classic education. I think classic education is a little over the learning, the way of teaching must be changed because our young students are getting bored. Is bored. So, but they need to live together in a classroom because they don't learn only mathematics or history. They learn to live together. They learn of the other. The other who is the same as they. You know what I mean? They have choice ways of learning. One way is a vertical way from their teachers. Another way, a plain way. I don't know how to say horizontal way. From the other classmates, I think, is they are prepared to live in a real society, living with another in the same classroom. And this kind of education, it's impossible at home or online, I think, in my opinion.
Impossible at home and online. Really good. That's awesome. That's a great answer. Maybe the word you were looking for is horizontally, so that's the other way. So you could learn vertically from their teacher, but they learn horizontally from their classmates.
Horizontally,
So
that's
it's
right.
like
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But good. That's a really great answer, Maria Rosas. Really good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course. And Adela, welcome to class. Adela, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Nice.
I
Okay.
don't know, but it's reset my hangout. Sorry.
What was that?
No, it's reset. I connect, disconnect, I connect, disconnect.
Oh yeah, you're back and forth. Well, it's
Yes.
nice to have you for now at least. Okay.
Okay.
And Maria Rosas, can you ask Olga the last question?
Of course. Do you know any other types of alternative education?
No. Unfortunately, when I hear alternative education, the only thing that comes to my mind is online education.
Okay. That's okay. What about you, Adela? Can you think of any other forms of alternative education?
I think they are different form. You are no say about online education, traditional education in a school, but it's possible to have a tutor only in private education at home. For example, is not more normal because government are rules about need to go to the school, but it's possible to have a private education, and they are no formal education. I think is when people learn about but don't have any title, and is I think another kind of education.
Yeah, so non-formal where people learn a lot but they don't have any titles. Definitely. Self-education too. But good. That's awesome, Adela. Really good job. So definitely two good types of alternative education. All right. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here? All right. And let's go to the next one. And let's have Aldona. Can you read this first quotation?
Yes, quotations. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Socrates.
Okay. Can you repeat kindling?
A kindling of a flame, not the filling
Filling.
of a vessel. Filling.
Good. Okay. And does anybody have any questions about these words? Any questions about any of these words?
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't know what kindling means.
Okay, that's good. Good question. And I think, Adela, what does kindling mean?
I think it's for to start a fire, no? It's
Yeah.
a little piece of wood with phosphor, no? Used
Okay.
to start a fire.
Yeah, so it could be a piece of wood that's manufactured to start a fire. Most of the time we refer to kindling as just small pieces of wood in general that light easily. So anything that you find that's a small piece of wood could be considered kindling. But people also manufacture kindling. It's also a verb, to kindle. And the verb is to start.
Yes.
So it can be a noun or a verb. But good, that's exactly right, Adela. And any other questions about any of these words in this first quotation?
Yeah, feeling of a vessel.
Okay.
Have a vessel. Me too.
Yeah, that's good. I figured that was going to be one of them. So, does anybody know what vessel means? What's vessel?
The boats.
Excuse me?
I don't know. I was looking for. Sorry.
Don't be sorry, I didn't quite hear it. So, what's a vessel?
Risking.
I was looking for the word in a dictionary. It may be is a boat, a kind of boat, a kind of shark. I don't vessel.
Yeah, it could be kind of both.
Mm.
Anything that holds something else could be a vessel. So, a cup, a boat,
Okay.
anything, yeah. So anything that holds anything else. But good. And so this quotation, Maria Rosas, what do you think this quotation means?
Quotation. I have no idea.
Okay.
I can't. Okay.
No, that's fine. Do you have any guesses what it might mean? So education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel.
I know now because I am looking it in a dictionary.
Okay.
Okay, quotation. Okay. Investment. For example, when you or something, the value of a thing.
So a quotation is
the value.
It's like a citation. So something that somebody said is something that someone said. So that's a quotation.
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
okay.
So yeah, maybe Attilio, what do you think this quotation means?
I think that education is when in your head or in your brain born a new idea.
So education is when your brain
No.
When a new idea is born in your brain?
Yeah, something that similar.
Okay. So in that case, why would education be the kindling of a flame and not the filling of a vessel?
In my
Yeah,
in
go
my
ahead.
opinion, filling of a vessel vessel is the brain, and feel is the knowledge. Is not good. Education is not to um, mm, to full the brain with knowledge. You don't remember in a short time. Education is to start to sleep in a student this this knowledge for to know more things. Learning during your life is not only in the college or in the school. A lot of knowledge is I think is a period is not only a period but in your life. Learning long life is I think.
Okay. Yeah,
More
learning
or
is
less.
something that should happen.
Yes, in Spain we say it's not to give the fish, but to give a can to learn a fish.
Yeah.
Is
So
not only the knowledge they need to learn about search your knowledge in your long life. I don't can explain in English, but it's very difficult.
that's okay. I think you did a good job. I think the quotation in English that you're talking about is give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think that's good. You're saying that education would be the starting of a flame, so like a lifelong passion for learning maybe, instead of the idea that you're just filling up with knowledge. So you're not just trying to insert knowledge into somebody's head, you're trying to insert a passion for learning in their head. I think is what you're trying to say, or what you were saying. At least that's what I got from it. But that's what I think, so I'd have to agree with you. Does anybody have any other interpretations? Any other interpretations or ideas or things that they'd like to say?
Well, I was thinking about the best.
Sorry, Aldona, I lost you for a second.
Like you learn something, and at a certain age you stop doing it. Why kindling of a flame is you learn for your whole life, and you have no limits when to stop, or you may learn wherever you want, and regardless to your age, to your I don't know, hobbies.
Yeah, regardless of your age, we would say. But I think that's great. Yeah, regardless of your age or your hobbies, you can never stop learning. So yeah, whereas a flame never really ends, it's always consuming other things. A vessel fills up after a point, and then it's done, and so people assume that you can put it to the side. But I think that's a really good point. Okay, and let's have Jose. Can you read this next quotation?
I don't see the sentence.
Can you see it now?
Yes. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to... No, I don't see.
To miserable uncertainty.
Can you see that now?
Now yes. Education, the path from cookie ignorance to miserable uncertainty.
Yeah, it's miserable uncertainty. Miserable?
Miserable?
Oh, it's miserable. Miserable.
Miserable. Miserable.
Yeah, uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Good. All right. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions about these words?
Uncertainty, what does mean?
Okay, uncertainty. Does anybody know? Can anybody explain what uncertainty means?
When you are not sure an idea of anything,
Yeah, when you are
you are not
unsure
sure.
or not sure about something. Yeah, not sure works. Is the same. Unsure is just easier to type. But good, when you're unsure about something is uncertainty. Okay. Any other questions about any of these words? Okay, what about cocky? Maria Rosas, what does cocky mean?
Brave, something like that.
It's not quite brave. It's a little bit different.
They're a bit different. I don't know a synonym. When you think you are the best in the world, and you think you know everything in the world of the world.
Exactly. Supremely self-confident would be cocky. Exactly. All right. Perfect. And so let's have Atirio. What do you think this quotation means? What do you think this quotation means?
This quotation is very difficult. Now I don't know, sorry.
That's okay. It is a very difficult quotation. Let's have Adela. Can you explain the beginning of it? So what's cocky ignorance, where you start? What does it mean to be the path from cocky ignorance?
Yes, I think people is ignorant because they don't have education, is insolent is odious, don't be able to measure your action or your words, I think.
Yeah, they are unable to measure their
response, the answer or the action, the answer.
Yeah, so they're insolent, which is a great word, by the way. So they're like really self-confident. They think they know everything, but they're still unable to measure their actions or their words. They're really self-assured, even though they don't know things. Maybe because they don't know things, they think that they know everything. I think that's good. Really good job. And Aldona, what about the next part? So what's it mean to be in miserable uncertainty?
Well, it's when you realize that you don't know much. They're kind of miserable. You realize you will never know. It's exactly what I wanted to say.
When a people is unhappy, or no?
Which one?
No. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know anything at all. You realize you know nothing. Is it right? You know nothing. Okay, yeah. The more you know, The more you know nothing. That's funny. Where is the teacher?
Don't know.
Oh, sorry. I have a cough, so I keep muting my microphone because I'm coughing and it doesn't turn back on by itself. That was good though. Unfortunately, I do have to end class. I have another class right after this. If you guys want to join, I'd love to see you guys there. But if nobody has any last questions, yeah, have a really good day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye bye.
Bye, Joshua.
Bye.
Bye.